Hey everybody, it is Mark It Up, and we are back with another video, and we are talking about Noom. If you've watched any TV recently, you might have seen a Noom ad. And I was kind of curious, because there was a guy who was kind of out of shape, and a girl who was kind of out of shape. You know, it looks like they don't really work out much, or they don't really eat the right foods, and they're talking about this new psychology-based way on losing weight. Alright, lose weight for good, get fit for good. Alright, it's a whole different way of losing weight. And that piqued my interest. I want to see if Noom is actually legit, if you can lose weight, or if it's the right way to lose weight, okay? Because there's so many different ways to lose weight, you know? So many different diets, so much misinformation out there. So I wanted to take you through the website, and I'll also show you how to get 2 weeks of Noom for free. That's right, 2 weeks for free. So let's go through the website here. Noom is a psychology-based way of losing weight, okay? Something different here, something different. So what's your goal? Lose weight for good, get fit for good. We're gonna do both. We wanna be fit and we wanna lose weight. I'm gonna put in my information. 100, let's just say 165. I was 165 a few days ago. I wanna reach 155, okay? I am male. I'm in my 20s. Now there's a bunch of in-between stuff on here that just asks you questions about your lifestyle, analyzing, calculating, processing. Now they talk about the yo-yo effect. This is completely true. I've gone through this multiple times. You lose the weight, you gain it back. Lose the weight, gain it back, okay? Just until June of last year, I've been able to actually keep it off relatively easily. So let's see if they know what they're talking about. So they're trying to look like the good guy here by offering Noom for less than $1, okay? They say that you need $18.37 to compensate a Noom employee for the trial. Just for the trial. So at this point, it's asking you to pay. For a 7-day trial, 50 cents. At this point, I exited out of the screen, okay? I got out of there. A little bit later in the day, probably like a couple hours, maybe an hour or so, I got an email from Noom saying, hey, where are you going? Where are you going, man? We're gonna give you a 2-week trial for free, absolutely free. So to get Noom for free, you're basically going to go through this whole process of answering the questions and everything. You're gonna get your plan set out. You're gonna choose the 50-cent option, but you're not even actually gonna pay, okay? You're just gonna exit out of the screen. Noom will email you shortly afterwards saying, hey, here is a 2-week free trial for you. We hope to see you soon. You know, sign up right now, okay? So once you sign up, there you go. Your 2-week free trial has started. So after the trial period ends, it is going to be $99 for 2 months. So $50 a month to lose the weight. Now, is that a lot? Considering that you can just watch my YouTube videos for free, it could be a lot, you know, to some people. So just keep that in mind. If you don't cancel your 2-week trial, you will be charged the $99 because you have to put in a credit card and everything. Just be wary of that. Don't forget to cancel it. All right, so we're gonna get off the website now because everything now is going to be on the Noom app. I'm gonna be talking about some of the stuff that Noom has to offer and if it's worth it. Can you really lose weight with Noom? Is Noom legit? Do you even need Noom? Noom. All right, let's get it. So we're just gonna be looking at some screenshots I took on my phone. I don't really have the software to go through it on the app itself, so you're just gonna have to bear with me, look at the images, and see for yourself what's going on here. So this is the Noom homepage. So just from the get-go, I'm gonna tell you that I think Noom is pretty fantastic, okay? It's not like other services where, you know, there's just some ripped guy telling you how to lose weight, or there's some secret, or there's some magic pill, or some special way to lose weight or something, okay? This is based on a calorie deficit, which is already a really damn good start, okay, by Noom, okay? You have a calorie goal right here, calories available, but you're gonna have a calorie goal. You can set that to whatever calories is correct for you. You also have a step counter here, okay? 10,000 steps is recommended for being an active individual. So I always recommend 10,000 steps. I always try to get 10,000 steps in the day, and then I will be happy. You also have a weigh-in tab. This is where you log your weight. You're gonna track your weight every day, and it tells you to do that, which is fantastic. You need to keep track of your weight. It's kind of like a reminder. It's like, hey, this is what you're weighing in at. Even though you're gonna weigh in heavier at some times, weight fluctuates, okay? It can fluctuate 5 pounds even. You're still gonna have to track your weight, and you should see that number slowly go down over the next couple months or 3 or 4 months, however long you're doing this. That's a good perk. Log your meals. Logging your meals helps you count your calories, okay? If you're not using MyFitnessPal, or if you're not tracking your calories yourself, just like I do, I just remember what calories I had for the day. This app is cool, okay? You can log your meals, You can know how many calories you're eating, which is very important. You also have different tabs here, messages. This is where you can talk to a Noom associate. Whenever you're in this free trial, or if you do end up buying the Noom program yourself, you can talk to somebody like a Noom associate and with any questions that you might have, okay? Which is pretty cool. Recipes. This recipe tab is also pretty awesome. Got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. There's gonna be different tabs that you'll be able to see. It is pretty damn cool. There's a lot of recipes on there. Some are probably a lot more difficult to make and a lot more thorough, which isn't my style. Okay, I like stuff that are super simple, but I'm sure there are a lot of recipes that are simple to make and low calorie, high protein. It's gonna take you through this course progress here. I obviously did not go through the whole Noom course because I don't need it. However, just from the first two modules here, I can already tell that Noom knows what they're talking about. They talk about low calorie, high protein foods, low caloric dense foods that you should be eating. So you're going to be doing these courses throughout your weight loss journey here. If you didn't know much about losing weight, these courses are actually very informative. If you've been losing weight trying to do like keto or intermittent fasting, paleo, listening to like this V-Shred guy on YouTube or something, you have no idea to lose weight. This is very informative. Okay, don't just zoom by the classes or anything. You actually might learn a thing or two. I thought it was very, very informational and very good. So here it's talking about less dense foods. Calorie is not a calorie. Calories in like a tuna salad are going to be much less dense than like a Big Mac from McDonald's. Okay, a Big Mac from McDonald's is going to have way more calories and it's not going to fill you up as much. If you eat a tuna salad, you're going to get a whole lot of volume for not a lot of calories. So that's basically what they're saying here, which is fantastic. You can eat these junk foods, but they're not going to fill you up. That's the whole point of this, man. You want less dense, more volume, less calories, more protein. That's the goal. And they are promoting that, which is fantastic. Nothing wrong with that. Here they just give you some examples of these low dense, low calorie, high protein foods. Breakfast options, as you'll see here. You can pause the video if you want to check them out or if you want to read up on this. Lunches, yes, they give you more options for that. Dinner, they also give you more options. Smarter snacks as well. Popcorn instead of chips, fantastic. Low fat Greek yogurt, much better than just regular sugar-filled yogurt. Those are just examples. I'm sure they go through a lot more during this weight loss process that you'll go through if you're going to be using Noom. Alright, Noom even has a water goal. You do want to be drinking a lot more water throughout the day. But yeah, everyone has their own kind of goal of how much water they need to drink. Some people are more active than others, so it also mentions that too, so that's great. Yeah, cut out those high calorie sodas and drinks and you'll be good. That's basically what they're saying also. More water, less sugary sodas. Alright, so the ultimate question, can you lose weight with Noom? Is Noom legit? I think Noom is fantastic. They share a lot of the key principles that I am familiar with. No special ways to lose weight. It's just talking about low calorie, high protein foods. It's talking about calorie deficit, get your water in, get your steps in. It's very informative and well thought out, and I think it's definitely the best way to lose weight. It's definitely a good break from all the misinformation that is out there. All these people are just trying to make a quick buck on people, so I give Noom credit for that. Now, do you have to use Noom? Is it worth it? Is it worth the $99 for 2 months after your 2-week trial? Now, that's funny because I'm going to say no, because you have my channel for free and multiple other channels out there for free. I'm going to link down below a lot of the YouTubers that inspired me and gave me a lot of the information that I know today, to where I don't have this weight loss roller coaster, right? To where I lose the weight and gain it back, lose the weight, gain it back, and so on. Now, what I will say is there is a lot of misinformation out there, so you have to be careful on what you're listening to or who you're listening to, right? Whenever somebody talks about a calorie deficit being the way to lose weight, that's a very good start, okay? Because they're not going to give you a bunch of nonsense. So in conclusion, Noom does work. I think Noom is fantastic, but I do think that you can save money on it by not doing it and just following other YouTubers and myself who know what they're talking about. Calorie deficit, being active, eating these low calorie, high protein foods, right? Tracking your weight every day, getting your steps in. It's not rocket science here, man. Hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully you learned something. Subscribe to your boy. Help your boy out. Like the video if you did like it. All right, that's it for me, guys. Take care, because I care.